broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. Editorial news for July 13, 2009. I made a mistake for the weekend review. That was July 12th, the weekend review. Apologize to all the viewers who's watching the video on YouTube. It's the news for you to keep you amused on YouTube, straight from the heart. The story 9. Of course, there's Judge Sonia Sotomayor hearings with the Judicial Committee, and it's made up of the GOP and the Democrats, the Republicans and the Democrats. And of course, she was going to get drilled by the Republicans, of course, based on the situation in Connecticut on the rights firefighters who was discriminated based on the tests and based on that they threw the tests out because they wanted black firefighters to get in. They wanted to, she was saying that it was irrelevant, but they took it to court and they wanted a reversal. They drilling her on that. They drilling her on the statement that she said that Hispanic judge can do just as good as a white judge. Well, it could. But then again, you got Clarence Thomas. You know, he was, I almost thinking he's neutral. Yeah, especially back in 1992 when he was getting appointed. Yeah, the Republicans was agreeing with him, as they're saying, oh, just hang in there, boy. Well, you know, no offense, but they're saying, it's okay, Clarence, we got your back. And they did. He was able to get through. You know, here he is, he kind of harassed Anita Hill and made her look bad, and then want to make a joke about Pepsi or Coca-Cola, there's a hair in my can, that statement. Yeah, well, he made it through. And of course, Sonia Sotomayor is replacing David Souter, the one who looked like Stan Laurel in Laurel and Hardy, but he was cool in the liberal area. But we keep our eyes on it, and LTL will tell you the upcoming news on it. Also, Dick Cheney. Well, here they are jumping on Dick Cheney, saying he's withholding evidence. This is the CIA director, Leon Panetta. Leon Panetta was telling about that and saying that he withhold evidence for counter-terrorism. And of course, rightfully so. He needs to withhold information. It's none of our business. He ain't going to explain what goes on. Say, well, I go and tell the guys to interrogate, use ice water treatment, tie them up, put the headlights on them, and make them squeal. Yeah, that's what I do. You know, it's none of our business. He don't need to give out information on that. And frankly, he needs to just tell them, hey, go out hunting with me. Just like my attorney, my good friend attorney, just go out hunting with me. Watch out, you know, I carry a big gun. Yeah, you know what happened to that attorney? Yeah, he got shot. He was thinking he was a deer. Oh dear. But anyway, moving on, the riot in China, because the ethnic unrest that is going on. Of course, the police or the army police, of course, in China, shot 2 people, killed them, and the other one is seriously wounded. Well, you know what it is. You can't just mess with China and their policy, because, hey, their policy is a strong arm. You don't have freedom of speech. If you try to have freedom of speech, you might as well just come down to America and have your freedom of speech. So anyway, hey, this is China law. You just have to deal with it. Also, the earthquakes. The earthquakes coming from Indonesia all the way to Taiwan. The earthquakes is measuring up to 6 or more, and it's kind of like a trend in that area of Asia. They need to keep an eye on it, because it's real serious, because that earthquake could escalate more, and it might go furthermore. It already went to China already, Indonesia, Taiwan, who knows? The Philippines might be next. So stay tuned about these earthquakes and these tremors that is coming up. And then also from natural disasters to man-made disasters. These idiots in Pakistan, the blast out of the girls' religious school. How asinine, how ignorant it is. And then they are questioning the headmaster there about being involved with terrorist groups, Al-Qaeda, of course, or the Taliban. And then just to leave a 40-foot crater at that school. What is the threat that's going on there? What is the threat? It's ignorant. That's straight from the heart. And also the North Korean president, he's ill. He's got pancreatic cancer. It's reportedly he had that. He suffered a stroke a while back. Maybe you need to leave your toys alone, your missiles. Start praying with your toys. Start resting and getting yourself treated much better. Take care of yourself. Need the nuclear missile testing alone. Okay? The UN Secretary Kim Yang-boon need to talk to you about that, instead of trying to meddle in somebody else's business like G8 and Honduras. And speaking of Honduras, yes, the curfew is over, and at least now you don't have the protesting for that exile leader, Manuel Zelaya. He went back to the United States. He's crying to the president. Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you get yourself a sign, a picket stick, and just walk outside the White House, along with those from China with the Muslim with the unrest, and just walk around outside. And also with Iran, for Iran freedom. Say you want your freedom, and I want to get back to my place of Honduras to run my presidency, because that's all you're going to get, just to be outside the White House, not inside. So this is LTL Editorial News, sounding off.